Hello my loves, and welcome to part 2 of the week of August 22nd readings. This will be astrological signs Libra through Pisces. So if you're looking for another sign, be sure to check out part 1, which is posted on my channel. And this week is also the start of Virgo season, so big changes coming on. Fall is coming for some of us, and just like a shift in the energy around us overall. Yeah, let's get right into it. If you like my content, be sure to like, share, subscribe, comment below. All of the above is greatly appreciated. All right, first up we have our harmonious Libra. Let's see what's in store for Libra this week. What guidance do they need? What does little baby Libra need to know for August 22nd? Well, that was a big split. We got the waiting game. Okay. Throat chakra. I like it. I like it. And moving on, Libra, I feel like this is a pretty big healing week for you. I think there's been a little stagnation for you in love. There's been a little stagnation for you in just like movement overall. I feel like you're having certain ideas. Some of you are wanting to move. Some of you are wanting to switch up careers. And it's been like flatlined for a while, like a few months. So this waiting game one, I mean, I think this is just like, you know, you're kind of at the end of that cycle or journey or whatever the hell you want to call it. Like, things are going to start changing for you and around you. That's because you are changing. I really see that you're like prioritizing your healing again. So whatever that looks like, you know, it could be just doing healing work on your own or with a facilitator. Just really making sure that you're prioritizing it. I feel like you've been in kind of like a lull for a while, Libra. And just like so frustrated, so impatient. And it's also kind of been like these emotions need to be expressed and they're valid, but at the same time they're like blocking you from enjoying anything at all. And I feel like you're just like in your head stressing yourself out on top of already having these stressors in your life. So I think you're really going to be having to take a look at like your dialogue with yourself, your dialogue with other people. Throat chakra, kind of standing up for what you need, standing up for what you want, you know, and doing so compassionately. And that's going to get easier for you. I feel like there's a bit of a blockage here in your throat chakra. And just like opening it up is going to be very uncomfortable at first, but you're going to start to see like the beauty of doing so and how rewarding that can be for you, and kind of moving on from this narrative of like, I can't speak for what I want and get it, right? Because like if you're not saying what you want, you're definitely not going to fucking get it. Or like if you do, it's going to be amazing that you do, right? Like you don't get the things that you don't ask for. You don't get the things that you put out there into the world. And so it's like, if things are not working out, but you're also like keeping everything inside, I mean, it's not allowing the energy to move and flow and just breathe through you. I almost said fucking Virgo, Libra. So definitely a healing week for you. I feel like you're kind of seeing the light at the end of the tunnel, so to speak, which is very nice, very refreshing, Libra. We love to see it. All right. Let's see what we have for Scorpio this week. What guidance does Scorpio need? What messages from Spirit? Let's see. Oh my God. I feel like this heat is making me a little fucking weird, but that's fine. I like worked on my car today too. Ooh, sweaty. All right, Scorpio, we have Triumph. Balance, very nice. And Dan, Transformation. Okay, this is our, I was wondering when cards were going to start repeating, so this one is our second Transformation. Scorpio. Ooh, I know you've been grieving. Grief comes up for me right away. I know you've been grieving some shit. It could not even be someone who's died. It could be a relationship that has ended, or like even grieving. I'm feeling for some of you like a part of your life. So when you looked a certain way, when life was a certain way, a feeling that you used to have, there is definitely some grief coming up for you. Or it's been coming up for you is what I meant to say. This week, I feel like you are definitely moving through a lot of those emotions. You are letting them out. You are not letting them hold you back as much. Just really, really, really working on your balance. Really taking into account, how am I feeding my body? How am I moving my body? How am I engaging with other people? Does this fill my cup? Does this drain my cup? And are some of you doing like, why can I not even talk? Like, I feel like you're balancing like your feminine and masculine energy. So you're really looking at the things that you do and asking, is this making me more in my masculine energy? Is this making me more in my feminine energy? Like, what do I need to balance those things? Like, do I need to change my space, my environment? Do I need to kind of look at my inner dialogue, maybe do some body work, some breath work? So you're like super conscious lately of these things, and it's really opening doors for you and changing a lot of things in your life. You're like way more receptive to people. I feel like there's a little less of a wall there when people want to talk to you about growth. Maybe these are things that you've kind of done more in private, but you're feeling more of an urge to share with those closest to you what you're going through, and it's just helping you overall. Like, it's really like bringing more joy into your space, and I love that. So not everything has to be done on your own, Scorpio. Like, I know that you haven't always been able to depend on people, but this is the time. Like, you have people you can depend on, not just like depend on anybody all the time and be like super open. Like, you need to have some discernment for sure, but you have people you can depend on, and you know who they are. So like, trust that instinct, All right. Next up, we have Sagittarius. Let's see what we got for little Sag this week. What guidance Sag needs. What messages does Sagittarius need? Okay. Everything's fine. We have spiritual strength. Bitches be tested out here. Trapped in fear. Sad. What is going on? Oh my god. And patience card. Okay, Sag. This week might be a little bit of a doozy for you. So we have things resurfacing, things coming back up. I think we're in Mercury retrograde shadow actually right now too. So that definitely makes a lot of sense. But yeah, I feel like you're being like tested. Like, you've gotten to this point where a lot of things are like shifting and moving around you, and you're feeling like there's so much change ahead and good things ahead, but you're also kind of like burnt out. I feel like there's like a rush to get to where you're trying to go, or a rush to have like clarity on what you're trying to do. And you're really like pushing things to be a very specific way instead of letting them unfold. And Spirit is like, chill the fuck out. Like, you need to take a breath, because I feel like it's so important, the things that you're creating and doing in this world, and the intention behind it, right, Sag? And like, your intention, if it's like you're doing things because you're feeling scarcity or fear or uncertainty, and that's what's fueling them, that's the foundation of these things. That will literally be the foundation that they're growing upon. And trapped in fear too, I mean, it's like, you cannot make these major decisions or like force these decisions. Like, you have the patience card too, so it's like really just taking a deep breath, knowing that like you are going to be fine, even if it takes you a month longer to have clarity on the thing that you're asking for clarity for. Even if it takes you 2 months longer, you're fucking fine. I mean, what is like a couple months in the grand scheme of things? What is even a year? But there's this root chakra coming up for me, like this like fear of like the unknown, and like a fear of instability that is really like shaking you up. So the 9, spiritual strength, that's like the end of a cycle. Know that like things are ending, so new things can begin for you right now, and to kind of lean into that space. Like, they're going to be better, right? How you've been doing things, or how things have been playing out, have been kind of draining, have been kind of overwhelming. They need to come to an end to bring something better to you. But there's also that integration and like transition space, right? You're not just going to be like, oh, that ended and now everything's fucking lit and I'm all the way over here. Like, no, you don't even know what that looks like yet. So definitely give it some time, Sag. I feel like you're gonna like be a little spicy with people this week, but do what you can to chill. Do what you can. You got chills. Right, I can't fucking shuffle. Everything's gonna be fine. Okay, next up we have Daddy Capricorn. Oh my god, I can't. Let's see what Spirit has for Capricorn this week. What guidance, what messages. Bro, that's like, Jesus Christ. Alright. Let's see, Capricorn. Alright, we have discontent and boredom. That's a repeat. Passion ignited. I'm a little freaked out. Shadow. Okay, Cap. Cap, you wanted to like blow up your life right now? Because I feel like you wanted to blow it the fuck up. Like change everything. You're like, I'm ready to just change my name, go to a different city, leave this fucking job. And I don't even want to say any of these things are necessarily like bad that you're in, but you're just over it. You're wanting like such a like fresh identity, and like a lot of it, honestly, especially with the shadow card coming up, a lot of it is maybe the fact that like you haven't been fully allowing yourself to be who you are and show up how you are. I feel like judgment comes up. You're judging yourself, and how you should be in the world. So you're like, if I just had a fresh start, like nothing would fucking matter. I could be whoever I want. But you need to realize, Cap, that like you can do that any day. Like you don't have to literally blow up every portion of your life. Like you can make a change for sure, but your happiness can't exist because of that change. At the same time, I feel like if you're really, really genuinely called to a place or like changing a career, something like that, you should go, because there is something for you there. And whether it's permanent or whether it's like meeting a person or having an experience or learning a life lesson, there's always something for you in the places you're drawn to. The Spirit is like, this fucking, with this passion ignited, with this shadow card, I'm like, take a deep breath. Really like think about what it is that you're actually drawn to and what feels kind of like impulsive for you. And what it is that you think you're going to obtain or get from doing these actions, right? Oh, if I change my job and do XYZ, why, right? What are you hoping to get or feel from that experience? And is it realistic, okay? Or, oh, I'm thinking I'm moving here. Why? Are you just looking for something refreshing? Or are you thinking, oh, I like the weather better, I like the people better, I like this better? I mean, really be honest with yourself and realistic. Like, I don't know, because I do see you changing things, maybe not everything. I feel like if you go ahead and literally change everything like you're wanting to, you're gonna kind of have to pick up the pieces or go back and like revisit things, and really it's just gonna take you a little bit longer to maybe get in alignment with where you want to be, because it's out of impulse. But definitely jot down the things that you want and what you were hoping to gain from them. Also ask yourself why you feel like you haven't been able to embody these things. What has been holding you back from that? Because that's really the root of what's going on here. Once you can understand the reason behind why you have not achieved XYZ or feel XYZ or done XYZ, then you can work through that for sure. Yeah, but I like it. I feel like you're definitely going to make a big impulsive change regardless. So you'll have to let me know how that goes. Next up we have Aquarius. Let's see what we have for Aquarius this week. What guidance they need. All of the above. What messages does little Aquarius need for the week? Okay, Aquarius. We have financial and material changes. Heartache and loss. Mental conflict. Okay, Aquarius. Is this week going to be interesting for you? Financial material changes. I see that going either way, honestly. Like some of us, it's like leaving a job and now we're like, what the fuck am I going to do for money? And then others, we are getting all these job opportunities, but like I feel like we're kind of taking them for the money, but we're not super in love with them. So just, you know, try to bring balance to that area of your life. Welcome this transitionary period for some of you. There's definitely changes coming, and also like where you're at right now is not where you're going to remain. So try not to be like overly stressed and emotional about it, which you're going to be because we have fucking mental conflict. So change is on the horizon for you. I feel like the next few months is going to be a completely different life for you. Then you have this heartache and loss, and I don't even feel like this is like a current loss right now. I'm feeling mother wound is coming up for me. Just really like grieving certain things around your childhood, around these close relationships that you had, around things that you've normalized in your childhood. Just trying to fucking survive and make the best and like rationalize things that have happened to you. So there's definitely a lot of grief coming up for you, which needs to be purged for sure. But yeah, with the mental conflict too, it's like you're not even going to want to be getting into your body more with the grief, but at the same time, like your head is also just like a chaotic space. So I would do any soothing things you can do. If you could take a bath, go to the fucking beach, like nurture the shit out of yourself this week, because I do feel like you're going to have a lot coming up. And the more you can kind of be loving and gentle with yourself, the better this will all be for sure. 'Cause yeah, it's not going to last forever, but there's definitely a lot coming up to the surface here. So let it purge, let it be cleared, and just be really kind to yourself, Aquarius. Intention is coming up too. Like, think of the intentions of the people that have hurt you, and like your own intentions now in your relationships. Like, are you always, you know, putting your best foot forward or trying your best in the connections with people that you love? Is there any manipulation going on there? Is there any kind of like repeating of cycles too? Like, I feel like you've been hurt, so like, are you hurting other people because of that in any way? Something to definitely be mindful of this week. All right, what the fuck was that? Last but not least, we have Pisces. Let's see what Pisces needs this week. What guidance? What messages from Spirit? It's like the 5th time I've tried to shuffle something and it just doesn't go. Okay. Pisces. Patience again. Okay. Rest and rejuve. I feel like you got that last week. Heartache and loss. No. Okay, Pisces. This is like a hermit-ass week for you. I'm not mad about it. I'm like feeling like you're just like, I just want to be in a hoodie, rolled up like a burrito in my blanket, and left the fuck alone. And if that's what you want to do, do it. Like, do not fight what your body needs. I feel like you need rest. Like, you definitely, if you're, you know, with the heartache and loss, you're going to be going through grief this week. This could be a breakup for some of you, or it could be an actual loss of someone in your life physically. So allow yourself to slow down. Like, if you're so exhausted, you just want to sleep mentally, emotionally, physically, let yourself sleep. There's no shame in that. Don't let people tell you like, oh, you need to do X, Y, Z. Just listen to yourself. I mean, you have to honor your body. You have to fucking rest. We got rest and rejuve. Come on. You can be running around like a maniac, burning yourself out. And the patience card. I mean, everything is like chill the fuck out. Every single one of these people has their head down. So you might be feeling the weight of things this week. And I feel like you're going to get a lot of dreams though. So, or messages in your dreams. So if you do allow yourself to lean into this feeling of being low, but also needing to rest and sleep, you will get guidance from your spirits in your dreams. I don't know if you keep maybe like a journal or a notebook by your bed at night, but in the morning you could like write down a couple symbols that stuck out to you, or messages, feelings, and like some of them might even not be like fully clear for a while what exactly they mean. But there's, interesting, I'm seeing like breastfeeding. I don't know what the fuck that is, but I feel like there's definitely messages that are going to be coming in heavily for you. maybe babies are going to be in them. I don't know why. I keep saying like breastfeeding. So take the time, nurture yourself this week. Slow it down. You're going to be tired. You're going to be burnt out. It's okay. It's okay to be slow. It's okay to not have everything figured out, to always be go, go, go. Like, there's nothing wrong with that. There's nothing wrong with you at all. So, all right, that was that. So I hope y'all enjoyed the readings this week and that they resonated for you and that you enjoy the beginning of Virgo season. I am very much looking forward to whatever sort of fall I get here in Georgia. This is quite toasty, but anyways, very excited for this upcoming week. And if you like what I do, make sure to like, comment, share, subscribe. Check out the info below in my description, and I will see y'all next week.